Listening.
Give the order for both your firefighters to proceed with the extraction. Exercise caution when approaching. The electrical discharge can potentially damage your units and ignite nearby objects.
Awaiting instructions.
Excellent work on the extraction. One of your teammates' doctors is en route to provide medical assistance.
Heading to operational area.
Your teammates died treatment due to a nearby fire. Reposition your fire truck at a water source to be able to extinguish the fire with your firefighters.
Ready. Got it.
Awaiting instructions.
Taking damage.
This isn't your unit.
Task completed.
This isn't your unit.
Listening.
Ready. Using special skill. Moving out. Entering the danger zone. Using special skill.
This isn't your unit.
Awaiting instructions. Crew return.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew. Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Ready.
Listening.
Task completed.
I'm on the move.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Using special skill. Returning to vehicle.
Listening. Recalling crew.
Task completed.
This isn't your unit.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Using special skill. Using special skill. Entering vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base.
On the move.
Your fire truck is now connected to a water supply. Give your firefighters the order to extinguish the fire. Well done.
Task completed.
Keep your firefighters stationed nearby until the electrical fault is resolved. You can cool down any objects at risk of ignition. Call in an engineer to initiate repairs on the charging station. There is no room. Free up a slot by sending back vehicles you don't need at the moment.
Returning to base. Entering the danger zone. Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination. On the move. Awaiting instructions. On the scene. Ready.
Waiting.
Listening.
Listening. Got it.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base. Listening. Awaiting instructions. Crew, return. Ready. Returning to base. Heading to operational area. On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Ready.
Awaiting Understood.
Treat the individual you rescued and return them to safety to conclude the emergency.
Listening. Crew, return.
On the move.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
On the scene. Listening. Moving out. Arrived at destination.
Heading to operational area. On the scene. Ready. Listening.
Your paramedic can administer painkillers to quickly alleviate minor
Awaiting
injuries.
instructions. Awaiting instructions. Ready. Using special skill. Will do.
Ready.
This isn't your unit.
Task completed. Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base.
This isn't your unit.
Listening. Returning to base.
Emergency resolved. Excellent work. Alert. A gang of bank robbers has blown up a nearby ATM. The suspects are heavily armed. SWAT teams have been deployed to engage them. Proceed with caution.
This isn't your unit.
Alert. There has been another explosion. Your priority is to rescue the injured engineer and apprehend the remaining suspects.
Heading to the operational area. On the scene.
Awaiting instruction. Got it. Understood. Will do. Got it. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area.
Ready. Got it.
Arrived at destination.
Task completed.
Another explosive charge has been located. One of your teammates' engineers is on their way to defuse it. Alert! The engineer has been intercepted by hostiles and requires immediate reinforcements.
Listening.
Dispatch police officers to neutralize the suspects and regain control of the situation.
Heading to the operational area. Arrived at destination.
Listening. Got it. Entering danger zone. Entering danger zone. Awaiting instructions. Crew, return. Returning to base. Task completed. Task completed.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Attention! Man down. Deploy a paramedic immediately to rescue the engineer.
On the move. On the scene. Awaiting
Listening. Got it. Entering the danger zone. Task.
We cannot afford another explosion. Send in a second engineer immediately to ensure the bomb is defused in time.
On the move. Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew. Awaiting instructions. Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Listening.
Listening. Understood.
Team Spirit Boost activated. All units will experience a temporary increase in work and movement speed. The bomb has been defused. Congratulations on another successful shift. Your actions have made a decisive impact on this operation. Well done. Your dedication and skills are truly commendable. Throughout this onboarding process, you have demonstrated yourself as a capable and skilled professional. Your future holds great promise, and you are now fully prepared to tackle your next challenge. Keep up the excellent work.
Heading to the operational area.
Heading to operational area.
On the scene. Listening.
Arrived at destination. Awaiting instructions.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Ready. Listening. Returning to base.
Ready. Crew, return. Returning to base. On the move. Understood. Will do. On the scene. Heading to operational area. Task completed. Understood. Awaiting. Got it. Destination confirmed. On the scene. Ready. Will do. Arrived at destination. Listening. Moving out. On the scene. Understood. Awaiting instructions. Task completed. Ready. Listening. Awaiting instructions. Ready. Understood. On the scene. Listening. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed. New orders received.
Awaiting instruction. Destination confirmed.
On the move.
Salve, salve, Denis.
Arrived at destination. Listening. Awaiting instructions. Vehicle on the move. Taking damage.
Ready. Got it.
On the scene.
Task completed. Listening. Understood. Awaiting instructions. Ready. Listening. Returning to base.
Ready. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting understood.
Heading to operational area. Arrived. Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Understood.
Task complete.
Heading to operational area.
Listening. Recalling crew.
On the scene.
Returning.
Ready. Awaiting instructions. On the move.
Listening. Recalling crew.
Listening.
Listening. Understood. Awaiting instructions. Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Ready. Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Médico.
Listening.
Ready. Listening. Awaiting instructions. Ready. Listening. Awaiting instructions. Understood. Ready.
Ready. Understood. Awaiting Will do.
Heading to operational area. Task completed. On the scene. Ready. Listening.
Awaiting instruct. Got it.
Listening. Crew return.
Task completed.
List understood.
Ready. Crew, return. Returning to base.
Ready. Return. Transporting patient.
Ready.
On the move.
Listening. Ready. Awaiting instructions.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions.
Task complete.
Entering the...
New orders received.
Awaiting instructions. Vehicle on the move.
I can't do that.
Listening. Ready. On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Destination confirmed.
On the move.
Ready.
Ready. Arrived at destination. Crew still in action. Ready. Listening. Got it. On the scene. On the scene. Listening. Awaiting instructions. Crew, return. Ready. Listening.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Ready. Understood. Awaiting instructions. Ready. Can't do that. Task completed. Can't do that. On the scene.
Ready. I can't do that. Awaiting instructions. Destination confirmed. Arrived at destination. Unable to comply. Listening. Recalling crew.
Listening. Awaiting instructions.
Ready.
Ready.
Listening. Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Ready. Understood. On the move.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. On the scene.
Listening. Returning to base.
Awaiting ready. Task completed.
Pessoas.
Awaiting. Understood. Awaiting instructions. Listening.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. I can't do that. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions. Crew, return.
Listening. Listening.
Listening. Ready.
Listening. Got it.
Não tá ali.
Ready.
Não tá aqui. E o remédio vai ser.
Awaiting instructions. Will do. Ready. Listening. Understood. Awaiting instructions. Ready. Will do.
Esse cara aqui. Bombeiro qualificado.
Awaiting instructions. Listening. Destination confirmed. On the scene. Ready. Recalling crew. Awaiting
Awaiting instructions. Listening. Will do.
Listening.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Ready. Vehicle on the move. Arrived at destination.
Listening. Awaiting. Got it. Ready. Listening. Understood.
Listening. Transporting patient.
Task completed.
Ready. Awaiting understood. Ready. Listening. Got it. Arrived at destination. Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Got it. Ready. Got. Understood. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Understood.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Transporting patient.
Listening. Returning to vehicle. Ready. Entering vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base. On the scene. Ready.
Awaiting instruction. Got it. Task completed.
Task completed. Listening. Entering vehicle. Heading to operational. Listening. Returning to base. Arrived at destination. Awaiting.
Ready. Got it.
Listening. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew. Returning to base. On the move. Setting down crew.
Ready. Will do. Task completed.
On the move. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to the operational area.
Heading to operational area.
Arrived at destination. Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Got it. I'm under attack. Will do. I'm up. Listening. Awaiting instruction.
Listening. Got it.
Ready. Recalling crew. Task completed. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base.
Awaiting returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. On the move. Ready.
Awaiting instructions. On my way.
On the scene. On the scene. Ready. Will do. I can't do that.
Listening.
Listening. Crew, return.
Heading to operational area.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Understood. Arrived at destination.
Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Will do.
Task completed.
Task completed.
On the move.
Task completed.
Ready. Crew, return.
On the scene. Listening.
Listening. Will do. Listening.
Ready. Awaiting instructions. Listening. Listening. Ready. Awaiting got it. Awaiting instructions. Transporting patient. On the move. Ready. Crew return. Returning to base. Ready. Destination confirmed. Awaiting instructions. Listening. On the scene. Ready. Ready.
Listening. Got it.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Understood. Task completed. Task completed.
Listening. Transporting patient. Ready. Arrived at destination.
Task completed.
New orders received.
Task completed.
Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. On the move. Entering the danger zone. Arrived. Listening.
Awaiting instruction. Got it. Entering danger zone.
Entering the danger zone. Arrived at destination.
On the move.
Ready.
Ready. Will do. Entering danger zone. Arrived at
Heading to the
Ready.
Ready. Got it. Entering the danger zone.
Listening. On. Ready.
Awaiting and got it. Entering danger zone. Entering danger zone.
Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed.
Listening. Ready.
Entering the danger zone. Awaiting instructions. On the scene.
Ready. Got it. Entering danger zone.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Crew, return. Listening.
Ready. Got it. Entering danger zone.
Awaiting instructions. Crew, return.
Task completed. Listening. Got it.
Heading to operational area. Task completed.
Ready.
Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Will do. Entering the danger zone. Entering the danger zone.
Entering the danger zone.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready.
Ready. Entering the danger. Heading to operation. Moving out.
Awaiting instructions. Listening. Ready.
Arrived at destination. Heading to operational air. Ready. Will do.
Wind direction change. South.
Can't do that.
Listening. I can't do that.
Ready. Will do.
Ready.
Can't do that.
Task completed. Awaiting. Will do.
Awaiting instructions. Listening. Task completed. Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base. Ready.
Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instruction.
Awaiting instruction. Got it.
Listening. Entering vehicle.
Listening.
Ready.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Transporting patient. Awaiting instructions.
On the move. Awaiting instructions. Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Understood. Ready.
Arrived at desk. Listening.
Listening. Will do. Ready.
Awaiting instructions.
Task ready. Entering vehicle. Listening.
Listening. Got it. Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Listening.
An emergency has been completed. New orders received.
Ready. Crew still in action. Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Listening. Recalling crew.
Listening. Returning to vehicle.
On the move.
Awaiting instruction.
Ready. Entering vehicle.
Listening.
Awaiting returning to vehicle.
Ready.
On the scene. Awaiting instructions.
On the seat. Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew.
Ready. Returning to base.
Listening.
Awaiting instruction. Crew still in action.
Ready.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Listening. Ready.
Awaiting instruction. Recalling crew.
Awaiting instructions.
New orders received.
Arrived at listening.
Listening. Ready. Crew, return.
Wind direction change, west.
Listening. Listening. Taking. Awaiting instructions. I can't do that.
Listening.
Ready. Crew, return. Listening. Awaiting instructions. Will do. Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Listening.
Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions.
One of your vehicles requires urgent repairs.
Recalling crew.
Ready.
Listening. Ready. Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Crew, return.
Awaiting instruction. Can't do that. On the move. Will do. Arrived at destination. Taking damage. Ready. Can't do that. Heading to operational area. Moving out. Taking damage. Got it.
Awaiting instructions. Ready. Moving out. Arrived at destination.
Ready. Ready.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. On my way.
One of your vehicles requires...
Listening. Ready.
Listening. Listening. Moving out. Awaiting instructions. Arrived at destination.
One of your vehicles requires urgent repairs. Wind direction change, north.
Ready. Listening. Unable to... Awaiting... Ready.
Ready. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
On the move.
Awaiting instruction. Understood.
Awaiting instructions. Can't do that. Ready. I can't do that.
Task completed. Awaiting instruction. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination.
Awaiting understood.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Chaos level critical. An emergency has been completed.
On the move. Arrived at destination. Will do. Got it. Ready. Can't do that. Listening. I can't do that. I can't do that. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Wind direction change. East.
Heading to operational area. Understood. On. Will do. Understood. Got it. Taking damage. Taking damage. Arrived at destination. Will do. On the scene. Understood. Got it. Arrived at destination. Will do. Understood. Got it. On the scene. Will do. Understood. Got it. Will do. Understood. Returning to base. On the move. Got it. Arrived at destination.
Eita, fracasso. Deu. Ferrou.
On the move.
On the move.
Oh, ready.
Ready. Got it.
Heading to the operational area.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Will do. I'm under attack. Awaiting instructions. Arrived at
Listening. Understood.
Ready. Crew, return. I'm under attack. I'm under attack.
Listening. Will do.
I'm under attack.
Awaiting instructions. Task completed. Listening. Crew, return. Task completed.
Listening. Recalling crew. Ready. Crew, return. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting understood.
Listening.
Ready. Got it. Task completed.
On the move. Ready. Recalling crew.
Awaiting will do.
Awaiting instruct. Crew, return. On the scene.
Ready. Understood. Task completed.
Listening. Recalling crew. Ready.
Task completed. Ready. Will do.
Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. Listening. Got it. Listening.
Ready. Understood.
Task completed.
New orders received.
Crew, return.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Awaiting and returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area.
On the move. On the ready.
Listening. Understood. Listening. Setting down crew.
Arrived at destination. Ready. Will do.
Arrived at destination.
Listening.
Task.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening.
Ready. Crew, return.
Awaiting instructions. On my way.
On the move. Setting down crew. On the listening. Recalling crew.
Awaiting instructions. Will do. Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Crew, return.
Ready. Understood. Awaiting instructions. Task completed.
Ready. Recalling crew.
Listening. Crew, return. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Task completed. Listening. Crew, return. Returning to base.
On the move. Ready. Listening. Returning to base. On the move. Arrived at... Listening.
Awaiting got it.
Ready. Crew, return. On the...
Heading to operational area.
Listening.
Ready. Understood.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
On the move. Ready.
Awaiting. Understood.
Ready.
Listening. On the... Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Got it.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions. Red. Got it. Ready. Transporting patient.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base. Ready. Recalling crew.
Yeah.
Listening. Will do. Listening. Returning to base. Ready.
Heading to operational area. Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Understood.
Ready.
Awaiting and got it. Listening.
Listening.
Task completed. Heading to operational area. Listening. Entering vehicle.
Listening. Crew, return. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Listening.
Awaiting. Got it.
Ready.
Ready. Will do.
Awaiting returning to base.
Task completed.
Awaiting. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to operational area. Understood. Arrived at destination. On the move. Heading to operational area. On the scene. On the scene. Arrived at destination. Heading to the operational area. Task completed. Setting down crew.
Got it.
I'm under attack.
I'm under attack.
Awaiting instruct. Will do. On the scene. Task completed. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base. Heading to the operational area. Dropping off crew.
Ready. Got it. Understood. Listen. On my way. Task completed.
Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area.
Ready. Listening. Crew, return.
Arrived at destination. Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting in. Returning to base. Listening.
Ready.
Listening. Got it.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Listening.
Task completed.
Ready.
New orders received.
Returning to base. On the move. Setting down.
Got it.
Arrived at destination.
Task completed.
Can't. Heading to operational area.
On the move.
Awaiting and returning to base. Arrived at destination.
An emergency has been completed.
Arrived at destination.
Listening.
Ready. Understood.
Awaiting instructions.
Entering danger zone.
Ready. Will do.
Heading to the operational end. Dropping off crew.
Entering danger zone.
Ready. Crew, return.
Awaiting and got it. Understood. Task completed.
Awaiting instruction. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Listening. Crew, returning to base.
Listening. Understood. Taking damage!
Heading to operational area. On the move. On the move.
Listening.
Taking damage. Ready. Will do. Awaiting instructions. Got it. Arrived. Listening.
Ready. Got it.
Heading to operational area. Task completed. Ready. Understood. Will do. Task completed. Awaiting got it. Understood.
One of your units requires medical attention.
Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew. Listening.
Listening. Got it. Understood.
Awaiting instruction. Got it. Task completed. Red. Will do. Awaiting instructions. Listening. Understood. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Listening. Got it. Returning to base. On the move. Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination. Heading to the operator. Listening. Will do. Oh, wait. Understood. On the listening.
Ready. Will do.
Awaiting instructions. Crew, return.
Ready. Returning to vehicle.
An emergency has been complete. New orders received.
Listening. Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to... Ready. Returning to base. Listening. Crew still in action. On the move.
On the move.
Ready.
Arrived at destination.
Heading to operational area. Awaiting instructions.
Listening.
Ready. Arrived at destination. Arrived at destination. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions.
Listening.
Ready. Got it.
Listening. Crew, return.
Listening. Will do.
Awaiting instructions. Awaiting instructions.
Listening. On my way.
Task completed. Awaiting instruction. Entering vehicle.
Awaiting. Returning to base.
Listening. Ready. Will do. Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instruction.
Ready. Moving out.
Listening. I can't do that.
Listening. Heading to the operational area. Ready. Recalling crew. Arrived at destination.
Listening. Got it.
Listening.
Awaiting instruction. Got it. Heading to operational area.
Task completed.
On the scene.
Ready.
Returning to base.
Task completed.
Listening. Crew, return. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions. Will do.
Task completed.
Ready. Recalling crew.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
Awaiting and returning to base.
Ready. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. On the move. Under fire. Ready. Arrived at destination.
Awaiting. Understood. Under.
Listening.
Listening. Understood. Under fire! Under fire!
Heading to the operational area.
Heading to operational area.
Oh, listening.
Listening. Got it. Will do. Ready.
Listening. Will do.
On the scene. I need support. I need support.
Under fire. Under fire.
On the move. Under. Listening. On the scene.
Ready. Returning to base.
Listening.
On the move.
Awaiting crew. Return.
Listening. Recalling crew. Arrived at destination.
Awaiting and will do.
Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Listening. Crew, return.
Ready. Got it.
Heading to operate. Ready.
Listening.
Ready. Understood.
Listening.
Ready. Will do. Ready. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Understood. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Heading to operational air.
Listening.
Task completed.
Ready.
Listening. Got it.
Awaiting instruction. Transporting patient.
Listening. Transporting a
New orders received.
Task.
Awaiting instructions. Crew, return.
Listening.
Ready.
Ready. Understood. Arrive. Ready.
Ready. Will do.
Arrived at destination. Arrived at...
Awaiting entering vehicle.
Task completed.
Listening.
Listening. Will do.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Transporting patient. Listening. Transporting patient.
Ready. Returning to base.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
On the awaiting
Listening. Understood.
This isn't your unit.
Ready. Crew, return.
Task complete.
Wind direction change. West.
Listening. Recalling. Awaiting
awaiting instruction.
Ready. Crew, return. Returning to base. Listening.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Task.
Ready. Transporting patient. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Awaiting and returning to base.
Heading to operational area. Heading to operational area. Taking damage. Ready. On the scene. Taking damage. On the move. Listening. On the scene. On the scene. Oh, wait. Understood. Listening. Got it. Taking damage. On. Ready. Oh. Entering the danger.
Listening. Got it. Taking damage.
Heading to operational area. On the move.
One of your units requires medical attention.
Arrived at destination. Listening. Awaiting instructions. Arrived at destination. Arrived at destination. Listening. Got it. Ready. Listening.
Ready. Got it. Taking damage.
Awaiting instructions.
One of your units...
Returning to base. Taking damage. Taking damage. Awaiting instructions. Heading to operational area. Listening. Arrived at destination. Returning to base. Ready. Task. Taking damage. Heading to operational area. Listening. On the... Ready. Awaiting instructions. Awaiting instructions. Listening. Ready. Ready. Task completed. Task completed. Listening. Understood. Awaiting instructions.
Chaos level critical.
Arrived at destination. Task will do. Ready. Got it. On the scene. On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Ready.
Wind direction change. East.
Ready. Returning to base. Vehicle on the move. Will do. On the scene. Returning. Awaiting returning to base. Ready.
On the move.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instructions. On the scene.
New orders received.
Red. Understood.
Listening. Ready.
Ready. Understood. Taking damage. Listening. Taking damage. Taking damage. Ready. Awaiting instructions. Listening. Ready. Listening. Will do.
Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew.
Taking damage. Ready. Got it.
Listening.
Listening. Got it. Taking damage. Arrived at destination. Taking damage.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions.
One of your units requires
Understood. Task completed. Got it. Will do. Returning to base. Listening.
Awaiting instructions.
Heading to operational area.
One of your units is permanently out of action.
On the scene. On the...
Listening.
Ready. Understood. Task completed. Entering vehicle. Taking damage.
Ready.
Listening. Will do. Task completed. On the move. Arrived at...
Awaiting instruction. Will do. Under...
Heading to the operational area. On the scene. On the move. Listening.
Listening. Understood.
On the scene. Ready.
Ready. Understood. Under fire! Under fire! I need support. I need support.
Heading to the operational area.
Under fire!
Dropping off crew.
Listening. Will do. Awaiting instruction. I need... Returning to vehicle. Ready. Returning to vehicle.
One of your units is permanently out of action.
Under fire! Under fire!
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Got it. Under fire!
Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Crew, return.
Under fire!
Ready. Recalling crew.
Under fire!
This isn't your unit.
Under fire. Under fire. Heading to operate. Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting. Returning to base. Arrived at destination.
Heading to operational area. On the scene.
On the move.
Listening.
Ready. Got it.
Under fire. Listening.
Listening. Understood.
Heading to the operational area. Setting down crew.
Ready. Will do. Ready. Recalling crew.
One.
Under fire. I need support.
Awaiting instructions.
New orders received.
Dropping off crew.
Will do.
Listening. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Ready. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Awaiting crew, return. Returning to base.
Heading to operational air.
Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Listening. Recalling crew.
Arrived at destination. Listening.
Awaiting instruction. Got it.
On the move. Setting down crew. Ready. On. Listening.
Task completed.
Recalling crew.
Ready. Understood. Task completed.
On the move. Heading to operational area. On the scene. Heading to operational area.
Task completed.
Listening.
Listening. Got it.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions. Will do.
Wind direction change. North.
Entering vehicle.
Listening. Ready.
Ready. Understood.
Listening. Recalling crew.
Listening. Transporting. Awaiting. Transporting patient.
Awaiting instruction.
Awaiting instruction. Got it.
Ready. Crew, return. Listening.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. On the move.
Ready. Crew, returning to base.
Arrived at destination. Awaiting instructions.
Listening.
Unable to comply.
Heading to operational area.
Listening.
Chaos level critical.
Recalling.
Ready. Recalling. Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Understood.
On the scene. On the scene.
Ready.
Ready. Entering vehicle.
Awaiting and returning to base.
Listening. Crew, return. Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Will do. Heading to operational. Setting down crew.
Awaiting instructions.
Arrived at destination.
Listening.
New orders received.
Ready. Ready.
Awaiting will do. Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Listening. Recalling crew. Ready.
Ready. Got it. On the move.
Awaiting instructions. Listening.
On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Awaiting.
Listening. Got it.
Ready. Recalling crew.
Ready. Will do.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Crew, return.
Listening. Returning to base.
Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle. Got it. Task completed.
Listening. Crew, return.
Listening.
Ready.
Wind direction change. East.
Will do.
Ready.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Got it. Understood.
On the move. Setting down crew.
Task completed.
Listening. Got it. Task completed. Ready. Transporting patient.
Ready. Awaiting instructions.
Arrived at destination. Listening. Understood. Awaiting instruction. Got it.
This isn't your unit.
Listening. Ready. Awaiting instructions. Listening. Recalling crew.
Listening. Got it.
Ready. Awaiting instructions. Listening. Ready. Crew, return. Returning to base.
On the move. Arrived at the... Ready.
On the move. Arrived at destination. Heading to operational area. On the scene. On the move. Arrived at...
On the move.
Task completed. Awaiting... Returning... Listening. Returning to bed.
Listening.
Listening. Unable to... Can't do that. I can't do... Ready. Awaiting instructions. Awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting...
Listening. Entering vehicle.
Ready.
Ready. Using special skill. I can't do that. Awaiting it. I can't do that. Ready.
Heading to the operational area. Arrived at destination.
Heading to the operational area.
Ready.
New orders received.
Arrived at destination. Arrived at destination.
Understood.
Ready. Moving out. Awaiting instructions. Listening. Ready. On my way. Awaiting instructions.
Arrived at destination.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. Ready. Crew return. Awaiting instructions. Arrived at destination.
Listening. Will do. Task completed.
On the move.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. On the scene. Will do.
Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew.
Wind direction change. South.
Returning to base. Awaiting
Ready.
awaiting instructions. On my way. Listening.
Listening.
Got it. Will do.
On the scene. Understood. Task completed.
Got it.
Listen. Got it. Ready. Recalling crew.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Will do. Awaiting instructions. Task completed.
Ready. Recalling crew.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area. Ready. Returning to vehicle. On the scene. Got it. Awaiting instruction.
Awaiting got it.
Listening. Returning to base.
Listening.
Will do. On the move. On the scene. Listening. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Awaiting instruction. Entering vehicle. Listening. Transporting patient.
Ready. Returning to base. Listening. Understood.
Awaiting instructions.
Arrived at destination.
Awaiting. Will do.
Ready. Moving out.
Will do. On the scene.
On the move. On the scene. Understood.
New orders received.
Listening. Will do.
Chaos level critical.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Understood.
On the move.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Awaiting it.
Ready. Understood.
Task. Heading to operational area. Ready.
Awaiting understood.
Listening.
Arrived at destination.
Ready.
Task completed.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Task completed.
On the move. On. Ready. Returning to base. Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Entering vehicle.
Awaiting. Returning to base. Listen.
New orders received. An emergency has been completed.
Listening. Will do.
Arrived at destination.
On the move. Arrived at destination. Awaiting instructions.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting got it.
Heading to operational area.
Ready.
On the scene.
Ready.
Awaiting will do. Under fire. Awaiting instructions.
Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Entering vehicle.
Listening. Returning.
Listening. Returning to base.
Heading to operational. Ready. Arrived at destination. Recalling crew.
Listening.
Listening. Got it. Listening.
I need support. On the move.
Ready. Returning to base.
Under fire. Arrived at destination.
Awaiting instruction.
Ready. Will do. I need support. Listening.
Awaiting. Will do.
Heading to operation. Dropping off crew.
Listening. Got it. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Crew, return. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Chaos escalation averted.
Recalling. Returning to base.
Ready.
Heading to operational. Dropping off crew.
Ready.
Awaiting instruction. Crew, return.
Awaiting Understood.
Task completed.
Listening. Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Crew, returning to base.
Chaos level critical.
Recalling crew.
New orders received.
Recalling crew.
Heading to operational area.
Heading to the operational area. On the move. Arrived at destination. Ready.
Listening. Got it.
Awaiting instructions. Arrived at...
Listening.
Listening. Will do.
I'm under attack. Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instructions.
On the scene.
On the move. Dropping off crew.
Ready.
Ready. Understood. Ready. Awaiting instructions. Transporting arrested persons to the station.
Awaiting
Listening. Ready. Crew, return. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Task.
Crew, return. Listening. Recalling crew.
Awaiting
Listening. Understood. On the move.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Awaiting instruction.
Listening. Got it.
Heading to operational area. Listening. Returning to base. Ready. On the scene. Returning to base.
On the move. Setting down crew.
Listening. Got it.
New orders received.
Ready. Ready.
Ready. Understood. Got it.
Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Listening.
Task completed.
Crew. Returning to base.
Ready. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. Setting down crew. Taking down.
Listening.
On the scene. Heading to operational area. Dropping off crew. Ready. Taking damage. Arrived at destination.
One of your units requires medical attention.
On the scene. On the scene. Listening. Crew return. Destination confirmed.
Ready. Moving out. Taking down.
Heading to operational. Dropping off crew.
Heading to operational area. Will do.
On the scene.
One of you.
Got it. Taking damage. Understood. On the move. Will do.
Listening. Awaiting instructions.
On the scene.
Ready.
On the...
Crew return.
Wind direction change. South.
Awaiting instructions. Entering vehicle. Task.
Listening.
Ready. Got it. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to...
Ready. Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew.
Taking damage. Task completed. Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination.
Listening. Understood. Taking damage.
On the move. Dropping off crew.
One.
Awaiting instructions.
On.
Will do.
Listening. Ready.
Ready. Await. Listening.
Listening.
New orders received.
Ready. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Awaiting instruct. Crew return. Taking damage. Taking damage.
Awaiting instructions. Using special skill. Returning to vehicle.
Listening.
Listening. Recalling crew. Ready. Entering vehicle.
Ready.
Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions. Heading to operational area. Entering the danger zone. Setting down.
Understood.
On the scene.
Will do. Taking damage.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Entering vehicle.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
One of your units requires medical attention.
Awaiting. Ready. Heading to operational area. Entering the danger zone. Dropping off.
Ready. Will do.
On the scene. Listening. Recalling crew.
Task completed.
Ready. Awaiting returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Got it. Taking damage.
Chaos level critical.
Ready.
Listening. Ready.
Listening. Crew return.
Listening.
Listening.